Hey guys, I'm back! So for those of you who might not have the time to make it to the end of this video, let me tell you the number one thing you need to know about this diet. Don't do it ever. Zero carb diet, my ass. Look, do you know what this is? Veggie crinkle chips, entire bag. Annie's cheddar bunnies, gone. Sprouted bread. Organic whole grains, source of omega-3. Heart and Stroke Foundation health check. Well, that's good to know because I ate the whole thing. Basically, when you come off of a diet where you have zero carbs and zero sugar for 2 months, you kind of lose control. For me, that loss of control lasted about 1 week where I ate a bunch of things I normally wouldn't eat and experienced a great deal of gastrointestinal distress. Now, in case you're wondering why I decided to go on a diet with zero carbs and zero sugars for 2 months, let me tell you what happened. As some of you may or may not know, I have been mysteriously ill for the past 2 years. One day, while entering my symptoms in online and searching for answers, I came across something pretty interesting.
Hi, do you suffer from allergies? What about memory problems? Sleeping issues? Do you breathe air to live? Are you affected by gravity? Then you probably have candida.
I read a lot of really bad things about sugar. I've seen videos about how it makes cancer bloom in your body. I thought, you know what? Let me give this a try. Think about the YouTubers that need to know. So like I said, the diet wasn't all that difficult for me. What might have also been contributing to it, the ease of the diet, was that I was taking an enzyme called Candex. And I will say that on my very first day of taking the enzymes and going on the diet, I felt amazing, like better than I had felt in a really long time. That continued for a couple of days. It was easy to stick to the diet because one of the side effects of the Candex is it is a complete appetite suppressant for some people. It digests anything that's in your stomach that's not supposed to be there. It's kind of a thing that almost anybody could take, and as far as I know, you have to order that particular one online. And there's a couple things that need to be taken into consideration on a diet like this that ultimately ended up in it really not working that well for me. One is that our bodies need glucose, our brains run on glucose, and we need to be fueling ourselves in order to keep our immune system strong to fight candida. That is indeed what we have. So when we stop eating any carbs or sugar, it suppresses our immune system. Another thing I didn't consider was that when your brain's not getting glucose, it starts to panic and it activates your nervous system, which kind of puts you in a stress mode, a fight or flight mode. It makes your body think that you're constantly in danger, and that's not healthy for a person. Now, the third problem I encountered on this diet is a little bit different, but I have to tell you guys. It was the dreams. My beautiful, wonderful dreams that I have every night. And then suddenly, now, the staple of my diet during this time was cabbage, which I would sometimes saute in coconut oil, cauliflower. I love cauliflower. Steam it, put it in the blender, add a bit of coconut oil and some seasonings. It was great. And broccoli. So I would steam broccoli and eat that. Yeah, I suppose you all want to know. I lost 20 pounds in 2 months. My health problems did not go away. I'm going to just tell you guys this right now because even from my last video, the 10-day water fast, I still get letters and things and messages from people, some like really young people, even just asking me like what kind of fast they should go on, how long they should go on, should they eat this, should they do that. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going on a water fast to lose weight, you will fail. This is not an exaggeration. If you go on a water fast in order to try and lose weight, you're pretty much going on a please get me fat fast diet, okay? Do not go on a water fast. And do not go on a zero carb diet, alright? Like, no. What you can do if you want to lose a bit of weight or feel a bit more healthy and you kind of want to cut down the carbs, there's some really easy, tasty ways you can do that. I have got some videos I'm going to link at the end that you can click on that will show you how to replace bread, how to replace pasta, how to replace rice easily, cheaper, and deliciously. Another thing you might want to consider before going on a diet like this is that there's a couple of different dangers you can experience from losing weight too quickly. One of the ones I want you to think about is the fact that a lot of us store toxins in fat cells. So what can happen when you lose a lot of fat really quickly is your body can start releasing a bunch of different toxins into your system. It can overload your liver. It can cause you a bunch of symptoms like breakouts, headaches, even more serious symptoms for people depending on your level of exposure. Another thing people should really consider is the spiritual, the emotional aspect of why we gain and hold on to weight. This is probably the most important thing that will affect whether or not any results you achieve are long lasting. A lot of times when we have people who have excess weight, they're dealing with repressed emotions, feelings of protection, self-esteem issues that can cause the weight gain in the first place, which will then compound on it. It's crazy how these things work sometimes. I would definitely suggest before starting any course of physical action to get your mind and your heart in the right place. Therapy is something I recommend for everybody. I haven't met one person who would not benefit from it, and that's what I'd recommend for you first before starting any type of diet plan if you've been struggling with weight in your life. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check me out on Facebook, facebook.com/Authentista. I'm also on Twitter @Authentista. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel where I try diets for you for free.